In our previous lesson, we explained how we created this image in Lumion. I had explained it to you step by step. Now in this lesson, we will focus on the atmosphere and details in this image, much more realistic and much more through artificial intelligence. We will transform into effective details. To do this, first render from Lumion. We obtained output along with many channels. As you can see, these are the depth channel, material ID channel, and alpha channel. These channels enhance the image for our selection processes, can make it easier and allow us to work more comfortably. But for now, without doing any operation, with this technique, I will show you. You can achieve really beautiful results. We will see what we can achieve. Previously, this was done by breaking it down using SAP AIR. I was doing it with the software, but now I have developed a new technique and need this. By simply writing a prompt without hearing, we will be able to achieve very good results with the image. Now first, this image control, with the combination of selecting and Ctrl plus, I copy it with the Shift plus C combination. Open a new file with the Ctrl plus N combination and place it here. I am saving it and adjusting the resolution value with Ctrl plus Alt. I set the resolution value to 1000 here using the plus I combination. Yes, as you can see, we have created a 1000 pixel image, and now it looks quite small on you. Now build this pixelated image. We are saving it to our desktop. After this recording process, we return to our main image. And in this image, select all and then press Ctrl plus Shift plus C again. We copy it with the combination and come to ChatGPT. We need to be using the ChatGPT Pro version. Then we paste here. Thus, our image here in ChatGPT, he pasted it into our chat box, and we will write a prompt here like this. This prompt will be exactly like this. I am going to English here. This image is high resolution using artificial intelligence. I will convert it into an image. For this, describe this image to me. A not too lengthy but very professional upscale process. I want you to write the necessary prompt. This prompt in this image. It needs to depict the details very well. I said and sent it. Artificial intelligence sees my current image and describes it. We'll generate a prompt. This is actually a text describing our image. I take part in quotes, copy it to Magnific AI. I am coming to the software. I bring the image I saved to the desktop into Magnific AI. I place it in the upscaler section and increase it 8-fold. I will perform the enlargement. Look, 8 times 75 is taking away our credits. We enter the prompt we just created into the prompt section. And then we simply choose it as a photo and film. We are setting our creativity value to 1. This is how we perform the upscale process. Yes, as you can see, our image is ready. We download this as a PNG from here. After the download, bring it here to our image. We place it directly on top of our render. There are some points we need to pay attention to here. We cannot use this directly in this way. If we use it directly like this, as you can see, some of our signs and other materials will look very bad. I don't want this. Therefore, we are masking it. For the masking process, select the layer and then click on the mask icon from here. We click and call this invert, we reverse it. Thus, with the help of a brush, using white paint here at the bottom, by holding down the button, we can look at the mask. By painting the desired areas here, making our photo more realistic, in other words, making our render more realistic, we can make it. For example, the parts where these bicycles look very bad. Therefore, I am not doing these. The areas you think could be really beautiful are effective. You can include the areas you think are relevant in the event. For example, the back parts are nice and the facades are nice. But I'm not buying it because it destroys the brands over there. The sky is quite detailed and beautiful. I'm taking the sky like this, look. Here it is possible to use alpha channels. Let's do a test. For example, let's look at the material ID here. In the material ID, come and very simply quick magic. Let's make a selection with the tool. Let's also select the red part. Pay attention before selecting the red part. It selects not only the red here, but also the other reds. So maybe here, parts name connected after taking the mark. If you do it, the other parts will not be affected. By holding down the Shift key and of course adding, you can continue. So look here. If we now paint this blue and white, let me show you. If we press and hold the Alt key, I exit from the mask again. You will see that only these parts have been transferred. Look. Our visual was like this before and then like this. we achieve a more realistic result. You see a bit of shift, but I don't think this is very important. If you wish, after performing this operation, I also recommend this to you, because look, pay attention. There is a discrepancy in many of the details here. So it's this early here. This looks a bit broken. Likewise, the same problems are present here as well. There is also a way to get rid of this again. I'll tell you that too. Now, what is the resolution of this image? At a resolution of 3840, I am saving this again to the desktop like this, to this image within my visuals. Then this image back to Magnific AI software, transferring this time, and we will say create only 2 layers. When you create 2 layers, you already see 7,000 pixels. Creating an image, we will set our creativity value to 0. We do not want to recreate it in any way. We just want to upscale the pixel, and from here again, when we upscale here, of course, we have 60 more credits. It will go, but this time we will upscale our image from 4K to 8K, and as much detail as possible, especially right there. Our details and such will emerge in a much more beautiful way. We will look at it shortly. Let's take this image we have prepared to Photoshop. We drag and drop. Now look, you can see the details. What a detailed image it has become. Here, of course, you will see that there are some issues with certain human faces. Now, I will explain to you how to correct these. However, it is obvious that there is a problem with the faces we see in this way. Now, how exactly we can solve this issue? I will show you here from Photoshop's own selection tools. Take one, for example, the lasso tool, and select this head part. Here, you can write woman face in the generative fill section with the prompt. Thus, it automatically generates multiple options. By choosing one of these options, you can select the person here. You can easily correct your figures. Hands, arms, legs, for example, look, this turned out very well. Let this beautiful life stop. Then the lady here is also very different in the same way. A style has formed, not beautiful. Write this again in the same way as woman face and repeat. When I recreated the faces here again, you will see that it has changed. It gives quite beautiful results. Thus, the faces of people standing in the close area, you can improve it in this way. You can also blend it with your original image if you wish. Therefore, in this way, we can finalize our image. It is possible to erase the parts you don't want. However, as you can see, the image looks quite realistic and detailed. Reaching this quality is now possible thanks to artificial intelligence. I wanted to share this technique with you. I hope it has been helpful.